Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, left fielder Craig Gentry.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Jonathan Scope now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game.
Scope.
High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting third,
stepping into the box, Justin Turner. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Striding into the box, Chris Davis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Davis is the second out of the opening frame. Chris Johnson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Line toward right center. Pollock will get there, and he puts it away. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Altuve sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting third.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline. Turner has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding in, Evan Gattis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Squared that one up just a little late. Comes set with the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Castillo.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's through into center. So the first 2 have reached here to start the second. Here's Leonis Martin. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Ready with the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball? Digging in for his second at bat, Craig Gentry. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
The second baseman, number 6.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Schoaf. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Frazier backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Aoki going back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Chris Johnson now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got a high pitch count, and we're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Digging in to try it again. Wellington Castillo. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. And they are squarely into chip-away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
And a swing and a miss that time by Beltran, and he's set down on strikes for the first out.
Batting six.
So stepping in,
Right
Stephen
fielder,
Piscotty. It's
Stephen
been a rough go for him
Piscotty.
at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two.
Batting seven.
Into the windup
Center
and the
fielder,
pitch.
A.J.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Now another 1-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Rickard. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Frazier backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The center fielder, Leonis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. The 0-1. On the ground up the middle. And this is going to be a base hit for Hardy. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in once again, Craig Gentry earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Heading after it is Piscotty. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. In now, Nori Aoki. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit back up the middle. Hardy's up with it, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Into the box, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose Altuve.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Line softly toward the hole. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Digging in, Adam Frazier. He reached on a single in his first try.
Frazier.
In the dirt here, and forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now. That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hit out towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Goldschmidt.
And that misses inside 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Rickard. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
For Baltimore, second baseman, Jonathan.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Turner is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Pollock is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
First baseman number
Here's
19.
Chris Davis now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a foul tip here, but it's held on. Evan Gaddis now standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 35.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Beltran.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that's low, ball 4. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. A.J. Pollock will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline. Turner's got it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Chris Johnson.
Leading
A
off
hit
for
in 2
Baltimore.
tries so far.
Designated hitter.
There's a
Chris
swing and a
Johnson.
high drive into left center field. Pollock racing back. It's up and out of here into the archways. Ready once again, Wellington Castillo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next
That'll
for the
bring in
Orioles,
Joey Rickard.
right
He
fielder,
singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. To short, hit hard. Frazier comes up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Leonis Martin.
Center
It's been an 0 for 2
Leonis
effort for him to this point.
Martin.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll
Leading
step
up for
in
the
to start
Astros.
things out here against Kevin
Third
Gossman.
baseman, Alex.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Here's
Now
Nori
batting,
Aoki. 0
left
for 1
fielder,
for him here in this one.
Nori Aoki.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The second baseman.
Into the
number
box now,
27,
Jose Altuve.
Jose
1 for 2 on his line so far in the
Altuve.
game. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Now the pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy.
Leading
2
off for
base hits,
Baltimore.
both singles to this
Shortstop.
point.
J.J. Hardy.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Frazier over to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the
Now batting,
6th.
left fielder.
Here's Craig Gentry. He doubled
Gentry.
earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Grounded to third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The second baseman.
Striding in
number
once again,
Jonathan
Jonathan Scope. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aoki is under it. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat. Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier. A hit in
Leading
2
off for the
tries so
Astros.
far.
The shortstop.
Big tilt on the slider,
Frazier.
gets a swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Hardy is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up
Here's
next
Paul
for the Astros.
Goldschmidt now. No
Third
hits in
baseman.
2 trips to the
Paul
plate for him in the ball game.
Goldschmidt.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and
The
it's a
catcher,
big
number
reason why he's had
35.
success.
So he gets
Evan.
the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Paul Goldschmidt becomes out number 2 this inning.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. And they'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first. Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. On the ground to the right side. Altuve has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Chris Johnson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Wellington Castillo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. On the move is Pollard. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Ready for another chance. Carlos Beltran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. It's sharply toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollard. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw not in time as he steals second. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Line to the right side. Rickard is there, and he'll put it away to retire. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Aoki is after it, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. The Scotty's on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now in the box, Leonis Martin. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty on his horse makes the play, 1 away. Now he'll throw back to first, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in,
Left
Craig
fielder.
Gentry. He's
Craig
working on a 1-for-3
Gentry.
thus far. But this will find. Here's Noriayoki.
Leading up for the Astros. Left fielder, Nori Aoki.
Hardy at short. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Swinging a soft liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Standing in, Adam Frazier. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, Matt, you might be wondering, why did he take that pitch right there? Well, a lot of times as the 2-hitter, and you got a guy that can run on first base, you have your own signs between each other. And you're saying, basically, I'm going to give you one pitch to run on. After that, it's my at-bat.
And Hardy will put the glove to this one for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. To third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Dribbled up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Frazier takes it in. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
19,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chris Davis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock is going to have room out there as he. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Zach Godley enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope is there. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Digging in now, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Had him reaching there on the first pitch as this is fouled off to the left. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Hardy's there. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. Last time through was a base hit. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Hardy is there. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 5 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Kevin Gausman. His record is now 3-2. The loss goes to Dallas Keuchel. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
Thursday night baseball on tap from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Anderson.
The designated hitter, number 36.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Digging in now, and Andrew Benintendi. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Here's a look over to first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hazel Baker's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Swing and a pop-up behind home plate, and that'll get out of play and into the VIP seats.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a throw over. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting fourth,
the third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Peralta's under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Chris Owings.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Jake Lamb. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Lays off 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Chris Bryant is on deck. 3-2 now.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that 2-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
Batting third.
He's set, and the pitch. Chris Bryant is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch. He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts racing back, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he takes ball one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. At the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And to score the runner from second. And not in time as the second run scores. Brandon Drury will bat next. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Batting eighth, right fielder, David Peralta.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Benintendi going back on it to the track. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. Once he goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Ready for another chance? Chris Owings. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Porcello sets. Here's the 1-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting sixth.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game. Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Stepping in, Blake Swihart. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he'll step on the bag himself. Jake Lamb standing in now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Chris Bryant.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Benintendi is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 7. He hit a sac fly earlier. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 1-2 delivery. This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peralta ranging back. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pollock. And the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Betts over to his right. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jeremy Hazelbaker. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Striding in once again, Brendan Drury. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Number 6, David
Porcello has his target. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out toward left. On the run is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. In there, 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
In for strike two.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hazelbaker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The first baseman.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. So striding forward now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He reached on a single in his first try. And that swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. A base hit in his first trip.
Here in the fourth. Catcher.
Here's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Coming in is Benintendi. He's there and records the first out. Digging in once again, Chris Owings. A hit in 2 tries so far. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Drury has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher.
Blake Swihart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Around first, digging for two. And he'll pull into second with one away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
Next for the Red Sox,
Bryce Anderson stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Heading after it is Hazelbaker. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the. Ready once again, number 7. He hit a sac fly earlier. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Settling in now, A.J. Pollock. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Moustakas ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping into the box, Brendan Drury. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hazelbaker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Mookie Betts.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Up next,
digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate. He's able to foul it off. Nice job.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up. But when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hazelbaker will get there, and he puts it away. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. In there at the knees, strike one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts going back, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Ready for another shot now, Sandy Leon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding in once again, Chris Owings. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is sliced foul. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A leap, and he crashes into the wall, but managed to hold on to it. Ready once again, Jake Lamb. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance. Hanley Ramirez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Third baseman.
Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Slow roller out to short. Bogarts is right there, and he's set down 1 away. Stepping up now, number 7. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounded to third, fielded by Moustakas. And that will conclude matters here in. Trying to pick things up where we left.
Leading off for the Red Sox, catcher. Late
pitch on the way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta is under it. 2 gone. So digging in now, Bryce Anderson.
Bryce Anderson.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Brendan Drury. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Number 6. David Peralta.
First pitch on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi 0 for 3 with the RBI in this. Andrew Chafin comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. This is hit softly to third, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there in third for the first out. Digging in now, Mookie Betts. Not providing much out of the three-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3.
For Boston. Number 14, Sammy Molina.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Brad Box.
Henry Ramirez.
Here comes the first pitch. Hanley Ramirez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he picked up 2 hits in this one, and both were well hit and timely. Ended up with a triple and a double, and that's enough for him to get the nod here.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you
We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. It's the home opener of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Baltimore.
Left fielder, number 60.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Hardy's up with it, and on one pitch he's retired. So stepping in, number 35. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Chopped in front of home plate. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. Stepping in, Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
A strike, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 out, nobody on. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, this is where mental toughness has got to come in for the pitcher. He's got to focus on the hitter. Look, I know you gave up the triple, but it doesn't matter. Focus on the hitter with 2 outs, you get out of the inning.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because...
And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Comes set, and the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Throws him for strike 3. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder, Leonis Martin.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off. We need a win right now. Before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Ethier has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. Right at $2.30 with the batting average coming into this one, so it's mostly been a struggle for him. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Holmes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Third baseman.
Striding in, Justin Turner. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager has it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 16, Andre Ethier.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. The pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball. Strike two. Tillman ready with a 1-2. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Peralta. He's around first, heading for two. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Now a swing from Adrian, and this is on the ground out to second, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Jock Peterson now, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Logan Forsythe is on deck. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Logan Forsythe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball out to right field. Peralta is there, and he puts this one away for the. Into the box now, Chris Davis. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Chris Davis.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And that is through into right field for a single. At the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. And he'll get in there safely. So striding in, Jonathan Scope, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Out of here and by a long ways. A monstrous 3-run home run. Digging in now, David Peralta. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Leonis Martini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit out towards second. Forsythe has it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. Ready for another chance. Number 35. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. He's ready. Now the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. The tag from Hardy, and they get him at second base. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. Here's Corey Seager. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
Corey Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Peralta has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another 0-2 coming. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Down the first baseline. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hot shot on the ground to short. Seager ranges to his right. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dodgers, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hardy's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. 1 gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Andre Ethier. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Adrian now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him, being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ethier's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Leading
one.
off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Standing in, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Cole.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, number 35. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Kim is there, and he'll put it away to return. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Peterson on the run. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready now, J.J. Hardy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Leonis Martin.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he lays off for ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And another foul ball. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Another one sent foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Peterson. A dive, and he brings it in. Ready for another chance. Corey Seager. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Corey Seager.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Hit down the line at first. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Hyun-Soo Kim. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lined hard, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Chris Davis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pedro
I had him
Alvarez.
guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now the swing by Alvarez as he launches this one high and deep to right field. And it's gone into the bleachers. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Jonathan Scope.
And he'll step off. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
16, Andre Ethier.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready once again, Adrian Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Jock Peterson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a... Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
David Peralta.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 pitch on its way. Soft liner to the right side, but there to take it is Adrian. A nice play by Gonzalez, and that's out number 1.
Catcher.
Striding in once again, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. This is hit sharply to the left side, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Now to the plate, J.J. Hardy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here comes the 0-1. Pulled softly out toward right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box, Leonis Martin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
In the dirt here. Goes to third with it. So the lead runner moves up, but the runner on first was sleeping, it seems. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped foul wide of first. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. From the belt, the pitch sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe is there. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Logan Forsythe.
Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that.
Misses, ball 2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So coming to the plate, Andrew Toles. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is popped up back behind second. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, number 35. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Kim's there for it, and that retires the side. At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Third baseman, Justin
Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Peterson has a read on it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Grounded to the right. And Alvarez has got a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The second base
at the plate, Jonathan Scope. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Toles is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, David Peralta hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. This is in the air out to right field. Settling under it is Ethier, and he makes the. Here's Corey Seager will be charged.
Shortstop Corey Seager.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Tillman ready with a 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Pedro Alvarez. Strike a pose. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Baltimore. Orioles.
Right fielder, number 66.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. First offering on its way. Logan Forsythe is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eugenio Suarez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Franklin Gutierrez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Scott Van Slyke. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. This is grounded foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a hard liner toward short. That's in there. Base hit. Forsythe is on his way home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. In now, Trace Thompson trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off. Here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Ball 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Hyun-Soo Kim. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Into the windup and the pitch. Justin Turner is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Shortstop,
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Way out in front.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 35.
Number 35 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter.
And we'll have to leave it. Into the box, Chris Davis. He enters play, hitting down in the 240s for the year.
First baseman.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. High pop-up. Padilla has a play. One out. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Tough slider down low for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Pedro Alvarez becomes out number 2 this inning. Jonathan Scope is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down.
Left field and deep. Thompson going back on it at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. David Peralta stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first gets him. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Martin is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Baseman number 7.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. In the dirt, and they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and this one runs in on him as he. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Van Slyke ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Striding in once again, Leonis Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Thompson's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Dodgers, center fielder Franklin
a swing
Gutierrez.
And a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Standing in, Scott Van Slyke looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat.
Van Slyke.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Throw into second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Trace Thompson digs in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Trace Thompson.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And he'll get in there safely. Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. The 2-1 on its way. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Grandal.
To third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw to first. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, number 35. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit out toward second. Scope has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 25.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig giving chase. 1 down. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
First baseman
settling in now, Chris Davis. He popped out in his first trip. In there at the knees, strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Gutierrez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And the run is in to score from third. In now is Pedro Alvarez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And that misses, ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he'll step on the bag himself. And so striding in, Yasiel Puig. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Fielder, number 66.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Ready for another shot now. Logan Forsythe. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Zach Godley is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Ready once again. Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. John Peterson will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Now a swing and a ground ball. The 0-1 on its way. This is skied into short left center. Kim has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
First baseman number 33.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Van Slyke. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Second baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate,
7,
David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Wellington Castillo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
2 out, nobody on. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Trace Thompson digs in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Left fielder, Trace Thompson.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Here's Corey Seager. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Seager.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready with the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2 from the stretch. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he takes ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Turner is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Number 35. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. And now is Yasiel Puig. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.J. Hardy. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Hardy rounds first, on his way to second now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Here's Leonis Martin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Thompson moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Hyun-Soo Kim. A hit in 2 tries so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Thompson has it in his tracks. Oh, no, he missed it. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-1.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Seager over to his left, on to first, and there were 2 down. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Logan Forsythe.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Suarez.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eugenio Suarez goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Digging in once again, Scott Van Slyke. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Trace Thompson digs in. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Thompson.
J.P. Vetter is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Andrew Toles will get the nod from his skipper.
60, Andrew Toles.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Number 5, shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Corey Seager is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
On the ground now for Hardy. This might be 2. There's 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Martin. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Here's Chris Davis now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Now the pitch. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Peterson ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Ready for another shot now. Pedro Alvarez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig. Still ranging back. A jump at the wall, and he's got it. Great play for the first out. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number
so stepping
7.
in, David Peralta. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it, and that retires the side. Stepping in, number 35. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ground ball left side. The throw pulls him off the bag. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and the second run will score as well. And he is in there. Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. O'Day comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results. Kyle Seager will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Martin will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Now a swing and a fly ball. Peralta sprinting after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Here comes the 0-1, and there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to left. Kim's there for it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Into the box. Now, Scott Van Slyke. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. At the plate, Andrew Toles. He reached on a single in his first try.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup. Move here and bring on a south.
52. Vidal Nuno.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in, Wellington Castillo. He'll see what he can do, leading off the home 8.
Catcher Wellington
into the windup
Castillo.
And the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Van Slyke is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Padilla is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Leonis Martin. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now the 0-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Seager settles under it near second. No trouble with this. Stepping up now, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now
here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
35.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And here's a fastball called for. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he's retired, 1 away. Into the box now, Justin Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
First base
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Davis. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate.